What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Texans franchise gameplay. For those of you that are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel, not just the Houston Texans. I also have a Washington football team franchise that I would love for you guys to check it out. If you look down below in the description, you'll find links that will take you to all the franchise playlists that I have here on the channel. But for those of you who have been following this Texans franchise for a while now, we are now in week number 3, getting ready to take on the Arizona Cardinals. We end up skipping over week number 2, and a lot happened in week number 2. Unfortunately, we weren't able to play that user, and it was actually a dev up for Deshaun Watson. As you see, he's now at Xfactor. So how that worked in this league, I mean, dude wasn't able to play, and I showed the commissioner proof that I had a dev scenario game for Deshaun Watson. He just went ahead and gave it to me. He's like, yeah, dude couldn't play you, so you got it. All right, so cool, I will take it. Deshaun Watson is now improved up to Xfactor. Looking through the abilities I'm going to put on him, I'm definitely going to add Gunslinger on him. The fourth ability, I'm looking, Hot Route Master would be nice. Threat Detector is okay, but I think I already have that with my left tackle. Since my offensive line is so bad, we're going to go with Protected and see if that helps out our offensive line situation here. Like I said, it's not the best situation. We fixed it a little bit in the draft last year, but there's still some areas of improvement, let's just call it that. But as far as his X-Factor ability, we are going to go with Omaha as his X-Factor ability. Feel like that's just the better one. Plus, I honestly don't see myself getting his X-Factor going too often. I do throw a lot of deep routes. I throw a lot in general with this team, but consecutive routes over 5 yards, I like to mix and match the high-low passes. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, let's get to the game. Getting ready for the debut of X-Factor Deshaun Watson here, man. And I gotta say, I'm surprised that he's the one that ended up getting the breakout game. After Lonnie Johnson had that 2-interception game where he returned both of them for a pick 6, I was actually expecting to see him with a chance to go up to superstar, but it is what it is. Guess we just gotta keep on balling out with my guy Lonnie and see what he'll do for us this season. But first down and 10, Deshaun Watson and the offense on the field. Play action fake, getting pressure here, rolling out the pocket to his right, looking for Will Fuller, and maybe I should have put Dashing Deadeye on him instead of Protected. He did not look very protected on there. Second down, Watson dropping back to throw, looking for Darren Fells. That ball's tipped and intercepted by Patrick Peterson. Off on the return is finally tackled down by Will Fuller at the 33-yard line, and that was a quick end to the Texans' first drive of the day. Definitely wasn't expecting to throw a pick 2 passes in with my new X-Factor quarterback. Lamar Jackson and the Arizona Cardinals taking over with possession of this ball, already in scoring range, now facing a third down and inches. He's going to hand this ball off to his running back, Aaron Jones, who powers his way forward for a Cardinals first down to the 23-yard line. First and 10, empty backfield for Lamar Jackson. He's going to throw this, hitting his tight end, who works his way all the way down inside the red zone to the 9-yard line. The Cardinals are definitely looking to put 6 points up on the board right here. Handoff goes to Aaron Jones, and Justin Reed ends up meeting him in the hole, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal, right back to Aaron Jones. Bounces off of one of his blockers, ends up working his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Brings up a third down and goal for Lamar Jackson and this offense. He draws back to throw, looking to put this ball in the air. Has all day to throw, looking for DeAndre Hopkins, who makes the catch in the back of the end zone, but just unable to drag the feet inbounds. Fourth down and goal, the Arizona Cardinals are going to settle for a field goal, and Deshaun Watson can finally breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that his interception only led to 3 points for the Arizona Cardinals, and now his team still is going to have a chance to come back out on the field and take the lead, but not with the best field position, as Dontrell Hilliard, for whatever reason, brings that ball out of the end zone. Don't know what I was thinking. You guys know I don't ever bring kicks out of the end zone. First down and 10, ends up hitting Will Fuller, who makes the catch, getting all the way across the 50 to the 49-yard line, and this is the Texans offense that we like to see. Hitting big plays right here, Deshaun Watson. Oh, he missed Will Fuller again, rolling out of the pocket to his right, ends up throwing that one away. We let one go right there. We had an easy touchdown to Will Fuller. Second down and 10, Watson back to throw, in triple coverage. He's lucky that one was not intercepted. Now third down and 10, the Texans needing a big play here from Deshaun Watson to keep this drive alive. Rolling to his right, ends up throwing back across his body and finding Brandon Cooks all the way down to the 31-yard line, keeping this drive alive for the Houston Texans. Jet sweep here goes to Will Fuller. He turns the corner, gets a block, ends up making a man miss, and almost gets down to the 20-yard line. Is finally brought down at the 22-yard line for a second down and 1. Watson feeling a little bit of pressure, and that one's going to be intercepted. Looking for Darren Fells, and man, did we just get lurked by Campbell. I didn't think that he was going to be able to make his way back to cover Darren Fells. I thought he was wide open, but Campbell, I mean, that dude covered some serious ground really fast. And another drive ends in an interception. And the Arizona Cardinals are back on the field with the chance to extend their lead. Jackson firing across the middle to a wide open DeAndre Hopkins, who makes the catch and takes a shot there from Bernardrick McKinney, but holds onto it for a first down. First down handoff goes to Aaron Jones, powers his way forward all the way up to the 40-yard line for a gain of 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6, right back to Jones, and he goes nowhere, stopped right at the line of scrimmage by Omenu. Third down and 5, Lamar Jackson shotgun formation, firing for Aaron Jones, makes the catch, dances in the middle of the field, picks up the first down as he gets across the 50 to the 48-yard line. The Arizona Cardinals are moving this ball, trying to get in scoring range to make this a 2-possession lead. Second down and 1 from the 38-yard line. Lamar Jackson shotgun formation, hands it off to Aaron Jones once more, the workhorse for today, and Aaron Jones is showing up as he ends up breaking the ankles of Lonnie Johnson down to the 26-yard line. Now into the second quarter here, and the game plan for the Arizona Cardinals seems pretty simple. They're just going to ride the coattail of Aaron Jones until the Texans show that they can stop him. Second down and 10, though, Lamar Jackson ends up hitting the tight end Ertz, who picks up a first down as he gets down inside the 14-yard line. First down for the Arizona Cardinals, right back to Aaron Jones, takes a shot there, but is all the way down to the 7-yard line for a second down and 3. Shotgun formation here for Lamar Jackson. He's going to hand it off to Aaron Jones again, who's powering his way all the way down to the goal line. Looks like he might have gotten in, but the refs call him short just at the 1-yard line. First and goal, and I think we all already knew who the ball is going to. Aaron Jones ends up powering his way into the end zone, and the Arizona Cardinals increase their lead to 10 points here in the first half. Not desperation time just yet for our Houston Texans. We just really got to be smarter with the throws that we're making with Deshaun Watson. Starting the game off with 2 interceptions is definitely not ideal. First down and 10, Watson still throwing the ball here. Ends up finding a wide open Brandon Cooks, who makes the catch at the 50. Has nobody in front of him. Brandon Cooks, does he have the speed? And he does. He cooks the defenders as he gets into the end zone. One play, 75 yards. How about that for an answer for the Houston Texans? Blown coverage there by the Arizona Cardinals, but a great play there by Deshaun Watson, able to scan the defense, find the open guy, and now it's all on the defense. If we're able to find a defensive stop, we'll find ourselves back into this game in no time. Lamar Jackson back to throw here on first down and 10. Doesn't like what he sees, decides to take off with his legs, only able to scramble forward for a gain of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8 from the 27-yard line. Jackson back to throw once more, ends up checking this one down to his big tight end in the flats, making the catch just before the first down marker. He ducks out of bounds. Third down and short, Jackson back to throw, goes right back to that same tight end who breaks one tackle, spinning all the way down to the 46-yard line for an Arizona first down, and right back to the workhorse Aaron Jones, who takes a shot there from Justin Reed, picks up 9 yards, but a good hit, and again, a big hit on Aaron Jones. How is he holding on to the ball at this point? Third down and 2, Lamar Jackson sending Jones out of the backfield, already letting us know that he's not handing the ball off to him. Probably a good play because he might put it on the ground, but he makes this throw. It's tipped in the air, and it's intercepted by the big defensive tackle, Brandon Dunn, who has his second career interception. Brandon Dunn had an interception for us from the defensive tackle position last season. He just got his second one right there. Big play there by the defense, forcing the turnover and getting the ball right back to the Texans offense. Now Deshaun Watson with the ball from the 41-yard line, drops back to throw here, has all day, looking to dial up one deep, lets it fly for Will Fuller, who has a step, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, one play for the Houston Texans, and they have now battled their way back from a 10-point deficit to now take a commanding 14-10 lead. Well, not really commanding, but damn, that was quick. We were just down 2 scores, and just like that, in 2 plays, we now have the lead. Lamar Jackson back on the field here after throwing an interception to a defensive tackle of all people. I'm sure he didn't wake up on Sunday and expect that. He ends up completing this pass underneath to Aaron Jones, who ends up getting chopped down at midfield by Justin Reed, but it's more than enough for another first down. Arizona has had no problem getting first downs at all. It's just finding and getting into the end zone as they end up leaving 4 points up on the board, and this game should be tied up. But first down and 10 here after the screen, 2-minute warning hitting here in the second quarter. Handoff goes to Aaron Jones once more, who now has 12 carries, and we're still only in the first half of this one. Second down and 7 across the middle. Jackson ends up completing the pass. makes the reception down to the 20-yard line. Jackson looking to set up the screen here on first down to Aaron Jones. He makes the reception, ends up ducking out of bounds at the 12-yard line, saving the 3 timeouts that the Arizona Cardinals still have here. Second down and 1, handoff goes to Aaron Jones, ends up getting stonewalled there by Justin Reed coming through, stopping him at the line of scrimmage for not a single yard gain at all. But on 3rd and 1, they're going to go right back to Aaron Jones, and why not? He's been your go-to guy all day. He comes through, gets the first down. Aaron Jones here from the 9 gets him all the way down to the 7. 23 seconds left here in the second quarter. Cardinals looking to set up another screen to Aaron Jones, but this time the Texans are ready for it, stopping him for a loss of a yard there on the play, and they're forced to burn their second time out there. Now 3rd down and goal here from the 8-yard line. Lamar Jackson handed this ball off to Aaron Jones, who takes another shot. Bernard McKinnick coming through, putting him down on his back, and now the Arizona Cardinals are going to have to burn their last time out and only settle for 3 points. Now I'm definitely going to chalk that up as a win for our defense as we came through, stopping them yet again inside the red zone and forcing them to take 3 points. Again, if we wouldn't have been able to stop them before, the Arizona Cardinals are looking at a 3-point lead right here, and they start the second half with the ball. But instead, it's a 1-point deficit that they're facing. But still, at this point, anything takes the lead for them at this point, either a touchdown or a field goal, and field goals seem to be their specialty right now. Second down and 2 here from the 33-yard line. Lamar Jackson under center, hand this ball off to Aaron Jones once more, who powers through the tackle there. Done, I believe that was, ends up picking up the first down to the 36-yard line. Eventually, we're going to have to find a way to stop Aaron Jones and just slow down his attack and force Lamar Jackson really to beat us with his arm. If we can find a way, oh my gosh, Aaron Jones powering his way through tackles. He just went straight beast mode on us right there, getting down to the 39-yard line. At least he didn't score. But like I said, we're going to have to find some way to slow down the attack here of Aaron Jones, make Lamar Jackson beat us with his arm, make him throw the ball a lot, and then we'll be able to come back in this game and really take full control, I feel. 3rd down and 9 here. Lamar Jackson back to throw. Just what I wanted to set up, and oh, that one was almost intercepted. Brandon Dunn wanted another one. Almost came away with his second interception of the game, his 3rd of the year. Cardinals go for a field goal, way out of range there of their kicker. Watson and the squad take over possession at the 44-yard line, looking to increase the lead. Watson wants to do it in one play once more, looking for Kiki QT. Had him open, but underthrown. Buda Baker comes away with the interception. Oh, man, we try to keep the one-play touchdown streak going. We had Kiki QT open. Watson just literally barely underthrew him there. Good play there by Buda Baker. Great run there by Aaron Jones as he gets across the 50-yard line down to the 37-yard line. And Lamar Jackson and, well, I shouldn't even call him Lamar Jackson. I should be Aaron Jones and the Arizona Cardinals are on the march right now as Jones gets the carry again. This time he gets down to the 14-yard line. Right back to Aaron Jones again. He gets the carry, works only gaining 3 yards that time. But, I mean, come on now. He's only got 11 more yards to go to the end zone. We had to figure out a way to stop him. And when we do stop him, we need to stop throwing interception with Deshaun Watson. But 3rd down and 4, Lamar Jackson back to throw, ends up hitting the big tight end Eifert, who makes the catch, getting all the way down to the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. Kenyon Drake making the first appearance. He gets the handoff and he gets stonewalled. Ends up getting pulled backwards, but it's still not a loss of yardage on the play. Aaron Jones in the backfield. Now you know it's going off to him. We try to shoot the gap, but Aaron Jones is just way too much. Ends up powering through the tackle and gets into the end zone for another touchdown. And the Arizona Cardinals are going to go for 2, try to make this a full touchdown game. They go to Aaron Jones, and sure, why not? Aaron Jones just comes through in the clutch for Arizona, increasing this lead now up to 7 points here in the 3rd quarter with just under 2 minutes left here to go. Now this is going to be a key drive here for the Houston Texans. We have to do something that we haven't really been able to show that we're able to do all game long. We need to put together a drive, get into the end zone, and stop looking for these one-play touchdowns, and things are definitely not starting out too hot as Deshaun Watson gets sacked for a loss of 7 yards on the play. 2nd down 17, handoff here goes to Dontrell Hilliard, and that's a nice little run there by Hilliard. Gets a lot of that yardage back, gets us to a 3rd down and a lot more manageable. 3rd down and 4 here from the 27-yard line. Watson back to throw once more, looking for Brandon Cooks, who has a step, makes the catch there on the sideline, gets out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Watson back in the shotgun here on 1st down, looking to throw, looking for someone deep, but he's getting pressure, ends up throwing that ball away. That is definitely going to be intentional grounding, and I really need to look at these superstar abilities that Deshaun Watson has. He has protected, but I am definitely not feeling too protected at all so far in this game. Handoff on 2nd and 23 goes to Duke Johnson, who finds a huge lane, ends up picking up more than 23 yards, gets the first down to the 31-yard line. Watson and this Texans offense are moving right now. Doesn't like what he sees. He ends up taking off his legs, ends up dipping down right at the 22-yard line. Not a first down, but it's damn close. 2nd down and 1 here. Handoff goes to Duke Johnson. Ends up picking up the first down as he gets down inside the 20-yard line to the 16. The first trip now inside the red zone. Definitely don't want to leave without points right now. Watson doesn't like what he sees. Ends up running out of the pocket, this time throwing that ball away. No intentional grounding happening here again. 2nd down and 10. Handoff goes to Dontrell Hilliard. Fights forward for a gain of 5 yards. Now 3rd down and 4 from the 11-yard line. Handoff goes to Duke Johnson. Gets a block, but it's just not enough. He gets down to the 10-yard line, but on 4th and 4, the Houston offense is still on the field. We're trying to get this first down and try to get into the end zone on this drive. Watson back to throw here. Ends up firing for Brandon Cooks, who makes the catch, falling down at the 4-yard line. More than enough for a first down. Handoff on 1st down goes to Duke Johnson. He gets stopped, ends up losing 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and goal here from the 6-yard line. Handoff goes to David Johnson, the power back in there this time, but he's only able to power his way forward for a gain of a yard there. Now 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Deshaun Watson under center. Dontrell Hilliard, the running back, in the backfield. Handoff is going to go to Hilliard, and he ends up getting chopped down short of the goal line at the 2-yard line. Another 4th down and goal. The Texans offense is still staying on the field here. Big play situation. It is end zone or bust. There are no first downs in this situation. Watson dropping back to throw. Doesn't like what he sees. Ends up rolling the pocket to his left. He's going to get into the end zone. Deshaun Watson doing it himself, making Xfactor plays. Unfortunately, the left tackle, our right guard, Dylan Randez, was injured on the play, but it doesn't matter. We got into the end zone. It is scored tied up at 21 apiece, and now it's on Lamar Jackson and these Arizona Cardinals. What are they going to be able to do? If we keep allowing them to run the ball the way that they have all game long, they're going to have no problem kicking a walk-off field goal and winning this game. We have got to put them in situations where they have to throw the ball, and Lamar Jackson is going to be uncomfortable. 3rd down and 3 here, a throwing situation, but Lamar Jackson is perfectly fine with making passes like this. The quick drag to his tight end keeps this drive alive for Arizona. 1st down and 10, right back to Aaron Jones. Oh, we had him stopped. Aaron Jones breaks free, has the first down across midfield, down across the 40, and it's finally brought down at the 33-yard line, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. We can't allow that to happen, but, I mean, I don't want to say good news, but it looked like Aaron Jones was possibly hurt, but he's right back in the game here on 1st down and 10 after the timeout. Brandon Dunn bringing him down at the 31-yard line, and we're going to burn our first timeout there. Under 2 minutes here with 1:56 left. Handoff goes to Aaron Jones again. Justin Reed knifing his way in there, bringing him down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 9, trying to set up the screen here to Aaron Jones. Makes the catch, but he's going the wrong way. Kenyon Croson bringing him down, and this is going to make for a very interesting 4th down and 17. Lamar Jackson with the 5 wide set, needing the first down here, but he's not going to have the time to get this one off as the pressure comes through, and he overthrows his tight end Eifert, and the Houston Texans take over. Surprising enough that the Arizona Cardinals didn't call on their field goal kicker. I guess they just didn't trust him. He did miss that one field goal earlier on in the game. I guess this one was a little further out. They just said, you know what, we need to go for it. But hey, I set the pressure. I said, we're not going to give Lamar Jackson time to throw. Looking to go deep right now, and okay, like I said, I need to get away from these trying to score in one plays. Almost threw the ball away there, looking for the Will Fuller in triple coverage there. Luckily, we live to see 3rd down and 10 here from the 40-yard line. Watson back in the shotgun formation, gets the snap off, looking to throw, looking for Will Fuller once again. This is a better throw for him. Will Fuller wide open, making the catch all the way down to the 33-yard line, and we are in borderline field goal range at this moment. Just don't need to do anything stupid at this point. Ended up connecting with Brandon Cooks underneath there on the drag route. 33 seconds left in this one. Watson back to throw, looking for Will Fuller once more, ends up making the catch all the way down to the 21-yard line. And we're going to call hurry up offense and just let this clock drip down. And we're perfectly fine with spiking this one at 3 seconds, at 2 seconds, as long as there's still time on the clock, giving us the chance to run this kicker onto the field. But Arizona actually bails us out. They call a timeout. And unfortunately, because they called that timeout, we're not going to be iced. Kick is up by Fairbairn, and it is good, and Fairbairn has given the team the lead with 7 seconds left in this one. We're going to squib kick it so that they run a little bit of extra time off the clock here, and they end up losing 3 seconds as they end up getting the ball at the 34-yard line. Texans going to back everybody the hell up. Lamar Jackson, one last play, heaving it up there, and it's going to be intercepted by Kenyon Crozen, and that's going to do it. The Houston Texans come back in this game multiple times to win it, and this streak continues. The Houston Texans improved to 3-0 on the season. If you were to ask me in the beginning of the year what I was expecting my record to be, I was probably going to say like 2-1. Didn't think that we were going to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, but we did, man. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more Houston Texans franchise. We're going for 4-0 in the next game, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.
And sealed their victory.
So for the Texans, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Arizona...